Hey folks, I have a special guest today and we're going to talk about cabinets. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And let me know if you don't mind, tell me and the viewers what it is that you do with the cabinets.
Okay, fine. The name of my company is the Cabinet Queen. I'm located in Port Orange. And what we do is we take your existing cabinets that are in your home. Let's say you want to save money on replacing cabinets and save time and cost on ripping out your old cabinets. If they're in good shape and you like the layout of your kitchen, there's no need to replace your cabinets. All you have to do is call us and we can take your cabinets and transform them into any color, give them a nice, fresh and updated look without breaking the bank. And what that does is saves you money. And what you can do with the money you save is go ahead and get yourself some new countertops, backsplash, new flooring, and you can update your kitchen with a fraction of the cost.
If I have a kitchen and it's older and I'm just tired of the colors, it's the hinges are messed up and the doors are fainted, there's stains on them. I don't have to go change the whole kitchen, right?
Correct. Right.
So you come in and kind of tell me, like, what do you do, the process?
Okay, so what we would do
Just
is
doors or
have a consultation with the client, discuss what their vision is. Once we decide that, we would, of course, go forward with a contract. And from start to finish, what we do is take the doors down, the drawer fronts, and that goes to my local shop in Port Orange. What we do is we take your boxes that are attached to the wall and we refinish them in place. So we mask everything, countertops, adjacent walls, appliances, and the boxes get sprayed in your home. And meanwhile, back at the shop, the doors and the drawers are getting refinished as well.
So there's no laminate, like you remove or add. You just spray them in place.
Yes. Wood doors, laminate doors, we can spray. There is a thermofoil door that's out there that lifts and peels. A lot of people have these in their homes.
When they have the toaster machine, it peels off.
Yes.
Or the little ovens.
Mm-hmm. Anytime there's heat under them, like a toaster or a coffee.
I run into them daily. And you will be a lifesaver for that. They're like, what am I going to do? I say, I don't know. I mean, we're going to sell your house, but this is going to really devaluate your house. When someone comes through, the buyer is going to say, 20 grand for cabinets.
Exactly.
Where you could come in and tell us what you do in that case.
Okay,
on foil or thermofoil.
Mm-hmm. So what we do in that case is thermofoil, everybody thinks cannot be saved, but it can. It's actually a really great way to update your kitchen. The doors are still good. Even though the thermofoil is lifting and peeling, we have a process that we remove the thermofoil and spray a nice primer bonder on the top of the MDF that's underneath the thermofoil.
Yeah.
And we continue to use our process with primer and sanding and paint, and they look like factory cabinets.
So you won't put another cover over it.
No.
You just finish it to where it will become like a whole new door.
A whole new door. It looks just like this.
Again, a lot of people think, oh my gosh, I have to go get a whole new kitchen.
Right.
So what if I wanted turn that into a shaker style? What would you do? Let's say my door is,
That's it. Then you would start looking for new doors.
New door. It's not worth trying to modify.
Right.
a regular door
Correct.
to a shaker door.
But most people realize, I run into this a lot of time where people think they might want to change their countertops or change the doors. But once they get their cabinets refinished, then they fall in love with their countertops all over again. So sometimes they save money there as well. And, we can have a carpenter go ahead and add some trim and molding, crown molding on top, just to update
And do you do anything with the Formica countertops?
No, we don't.
Okay.
No.
So if someone has a burn mark or something, they just have to go to a cabinet shop and get a new top.
Yes.
You basically only work with the
We actually supply new
boxes.
countertops as well.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
So that's a one-stop shop. I don't have to go somewhere else.
Yes, that's correct.
Nice. So you have people you work with.
Yes, that installs all my clients' new countertops,
Very nice.
backsplash, new sinks, faucets.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Can you show us,
Sure.
like what process? What did this?
So this is
you told me what it looked like before.
Regular build a grade door that you see in a lot of these subdivisions. It's not a high end door, but we can make it look like high end.
What is that made of?
This is wood.
This is wood.
Yeah,
okay.
but it's very thin wood. The middle piece is not so
exactly.
thick.
Yeah.
But so what we do with this is we sand it, prime it, sand the primer, and paint it like that. A lot of people, they want to do different size handles. So sometimes we can use the existing hole on the bottom if they wanted a bar handle, and we can go ahead and put another hole in.
Put another hole in. Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes we cover
And you supply
holes.
hardware? Like what do you do with the hinges, the hardware? Do you guys, or do you refer it to?
A lot of times I have the client go pick out their own hardware.
Okay.
And I will include it, in the job as a gift, go ahead and install their new hardware.
Nice.
Now, if we have to fill and drill, then, that's a little bit of an extra charge. But this is your basic white cabinet. That's a Sherwin-Williams Extra White.
So I like it. I mean, they don't call you cabinet queen for nothing.
And then this is...
Look at that beautiful gray.
Isn't that beautiful? This is a color called Benjamin Moore Iron Mountain.
And what kind of cabinet door was that before?
This is pretty heavy. It's a good wood door.
It's a good wood door. Okay. And it was like what color? So you refinished this?
This was this color.
Oh, it was this wood color.
Mm-hmm.
And you made it that color.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Beautiful color. I love. This is one of
so
my faves.
So it's probably easier for you to work with wood doors than. I mean, sometimes that thermofoil can be a pain. I guess you have to remove all of that.
I mean, wood is. I can work on any surface, really.
And you
we
remove
can do
all
any
the glue
surface.
behind all of that when they have a foil like that.
I'm sorry.
When you remove that thermofoil, what happens with the glue? You get all of that taken off.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And sanding and.
Yep. We start with a clean surface. When we remove the thermofoil, it'll be a little lighter color than this, but it's an MDF material. So what we do is you don't really have to prep it that much. You just want to, because it's made up of a lot of glue. So you don't want to cause any friction. We just spray a primer bonder on top.
Yes.
And then we sand the primer to a finish like this.
How long does it take you to come in and do all of this? Is it going to be a mess or?
No,
do
not
you
at
just,
all.
I mean, does it take a week, 2 weeks, 5 days? What's the process like?
We, from start to finish, we're normally in the customer's house 2 days.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 days to do the boxes.
Very nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we can get the boxes done in 2 days. Remove the doors and drawers. I have a great team. I have a great crew. They'll get the doors and drawers removed and the kitchen and primer that same day. And then prepped and primed. And then the next day, it gets painted. And then another 4 days later, we come back with the doors and hang them and
Very nice.
yeah, put any hardware on that you picked out, new hardware, and there's your updated kitchen.
What I want to say is a lot of times, people buy a home and they're married into the kitchen that's there. And they think, oh my gosh, I'm going to wait 2-3 years, change the kitchen.
Right.
But they don't have to, right?
No.
They can just call you and you can go with just about any color, right?
That's correct. They can pick any color they like. It could be a Sherwin-Williams color. It could be a Behr color, a Benjamin Moore color. My go-to paint is Benjamin Moore Advance. Actually, they've used me to test some of their products. I'm a big fan of Benjamin Moore, but I can have Benjamin Moore mixed in any color that the customer chooses.
Very nice.
Yeah. And another thing I wanted to say is if somebody is buying a home and they see that the kitchen is outdated, don't let that set you back on making a decision on the home, because you can update your kitchen. I'm a pro at updating kitchens, without breaking the bank. My customers love the idea of, like what I do.
It'll
And
be a night and day change,
Yes.
just with a little investment.
yes,
And
you get to actually-
2 days they do the cabinets, and then so within a week you have a whole new kitchen.
a whole new kitchen. Yeah.
Difference
Door.
between a resurface and a refinish. Can you tell us what that is?
Yes. A lot of people get confused as to resurfacing is people go out and they'll have somebody come to the house and give them an estimate. And normally that's replacing the doors with a new style
Okay.
door. And what they do a lot of times is take a laminate material, cut it, and adhere it to the cabinet box.
Yes, I've
Which
seen
is,
that.
yes.
That's what I was talking about.
That's resurfacing.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's quite costly.
Yes.
And personally, I feel that if you have a good surface, why put another surface on top of it that is just glued on?
So they won't
to it?
remove that old surface.
That's
They
correct.
just go right over
They just
it.
go right over a good surface.
Surface that you could.
I could
repaint
sand,
and
prime, and paint.
Yeah. So you're talking about the box.
Yes.
So the box has a trim,
Yes.
and the door is on its own.
Yes.
So if you go, to resurface a cabinet or replace the door, now you got to go change that trim. And
That's
what they do
correct.
is glue it.
Yes.
Whereas you come in and just take the thermofoil or whatever cabinet, sand it, prime it, repaint it, whatever color they like.
Correct.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Thanks for coming to the show, by the way. And,
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So can you tell us again how people can look you up?
Yes, they can Google the Cabinet Queen, Port Orange, and that'll my website will come up, and it'll be www.thecabinetqueen.net, and that'll direct you right to my website, and all our information is on the website.
And folks, this is Mr. T, and if you need to reach me, you can visit my website. All my information is there, mrtsells.com. That's mrtsells.com. When you're on my website, you're going to feel like it's even easier than Zillow or Realtor.com or any of these national websites. My website is super user-friendly, easy to use. for research of your homes or any other questions you have, you can email me directly from there, or my contact info is on there. Feel free to text or call me at any time.